You know, if Batman was real, I feel like he'd only be like the 50th weirdest billionaire. Because when you think about it, what is Batman? Besides a billionaire that beats up people with minor criminal records, oftentimes in a shady warehouse. Is that not just Jeff Bezos? Like, if you told me Jeff Bezos was beating up people in Amazon fulfillment centers, I believe I would buy that. That wouldn't even be a top story on the New York Times to me, right? Jeff Bezos, he's getting buff, he's going to space. Like that is Batman type shit, bro. I don't know, and I feel conflicted because I'm one of those guys that like I feel like billionaires are a symptom of great class and wealth inequality in this country that leads to a myriad of issues, and I'm like we should do something to rectify that. But then I order like an air fryer, and Amazon hours later airdrops it to my house, and that's pretty convenient. That does feel good. I'm like, this was really good service. Maybe he should beat up some of the employees. And that's a bad thought. It's the same way you think about like your shoes are made by Chinese child labor, and I'm like, obviously, that's terrible. But I'm still gonna get these pair of Jordans. You know what I mean? Because I'm evil. I'm evil. I'm sorry. I'm the bad guy. Yes, I'm evil and selfish. That is me. I can't help it. But I do feel bad that like people have to be exploited. Yes. Will that change my behavior? No. Right? And we just have like a lot of really weird billionaires. Dude, like Brian Johnson, I think. He's the guy that's into like biohacking. You know the dude that's like I eat orca liver twice a day so I can have the virality of an 18-year-old boy. And I'm like, yeah, if this was the late 1700s and you were a woman, we would have burned you at the stake. What do you mean? Like, you can't be weird, bro. It's 1692. You gotta be regular around me, right? Or even take it a step above that. You think about the CEOs and executives involved with Palantir, whether it's Peter Thiel or Alex Karp. They literally just kind of say they're evil. Like they have the same prospectus, the same premise as Lex Luthor. They think democracy is dumb, and they want to become like the tech monarchs, the tech CEOs of America. And they say that on stage unironically, and Kara Swisher is like, "Oh wow, what a terrible thought. The people should be rioting." And they just say it out in public, bro. Like Peter Thiel and Lex Luthor have the same idea: take over the world with technology. That's the whole game plan. But even Lex Luthor, right, who's supposed to be the cartoonishly evil villain in Superman, would tremble if he read 17 random pages of the Epstein files and what those billionaires were doing. Lex Luthor would read 17 random pages of the Epstein files and call Superman, you got to come down here and help. Superman be like, bro, that's a crime. Just call the Justice Department. He's like, Justice Department? We need the Justice League, bro. I'm Lex Luthor. I'm a villain, not a monster. I can't. I'm not built like these dudes, right? So, anyways, yeah, you know, I think our real life villains are crazier than the most absurd DC villains. Like even Darkseid would be like, why didn't I think of that? Is it Darkseid or Darkseid? Anyways, that's my yap session for the day. Wealth inequality is fine. It's good. Every country that has a disintegrating middle class and masses of or small amounts of people hoarding massive amounts of wealth at the top, it always goes well for that country, no? So we should be, it's fine. It's fine that we have an insane billionaire Epstein cabal at the top doing stuff that's evil. Like, even the name Palantir, isn't that the all seeing eye from Lord of the Rings that everybody agrees is evil? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's good.